In the last video we got all the little odd jobs done so that we're ready for the next stage next week. But first, in this video, it's time to decorate. So first up, I'm going to be painting these architraves. These architraves are getting painted the same black as the feature wall and this beam. So I'm going to get them done and that radiator cover done. And then when Emma gets back from the gym, she's going to be starting on the walls. They're just going white, as you can see. I've done a little bit in that corner because it got a mist coat from obviously the new filler. So that's been misted and had a little bit of extra put on from when we did the second coat on the ceilings. So yeah, we'll be getting rid of this green colour and just doing these walls white. And then to add a bit of colour, we're obviously just going to add things to the wall. We've got the black and plywood feature wall, and then the drawers that I've upcycled are going to be in this corner, and they're black and plywood as well. So that's the contrast to the white. So we're just going white walls in here, and then yeah, we'll add a bit of colour with stuff on the wall. So I'm going to get these architraves and radiator cover done, and then as soon as Emma's back, we'll crack on with the walls as well. I'll cut round it.
You what?
I'll cut round it.
What do you mean? Like with a brush?
Yeah.
So that light switch is staying off?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so. I just didn't want to cover it in paint.
Yeah, don't cover it in paint. Don't cover anything in paint other than the walls.
Okay. Yes, boss. That's the first coat of the black and the white all done. So this is dry enough now that we can get a second coat of white on. These bits of filling are dry enough that I can just give them a quick rub down, and then we can get a coat of paint on them and get a coat of paint in this corner. I think I'm just going to leave these black just because I've already painted them anyway, but it's now obviously going to be the inside of the built-in wardrobe. The only thing that I haven't done at the minute is cutting around the architrave, because I want to let the black fully dry to do that. So I'm going to get a second coat of the black on now, then we'll get a second coat of the white on apart from around the architrave, and I'll do that tomorrow when the black's fully dry, because I don't obviously want to touch the black and make it into like a grey streak. So yeah, first I'll get this sanded down. I've also got a couple of holes on that wall to fill because there was a TV bracket on the wall and we've decided to take that off because we're not going to put a TV back up there. So I'll sand this down, paint all the black, and then I think I'll fill that next, and then we'll get all the white done. And obviously I'll wait for that to dry, rub it down, and then that'll just get a quick bit of paint to sort that. So I've got these screw holes to fill. Now I've just vacuumed them out just to get rid of any dust that could have been in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hammer just a little indent around them so that the area around it's being filled and skimmed over, rather than just the hole, which is going to then crack probably. You can see this is actually one of the joins, so this has actually already got a filler on, but I've now got a bit of a recess and I can skim over that, and it's less likely that the screw hole and then crack. So I'm just going to make some easy fill up. I'll skim over that. I'll leave it till tomorrow, give it a quick sand down and another coat, and then that'll be ready for paint. Just mixed a little small batch of easy fill. So just work that in. You can see better the indentations now. So that's fine for the first coat. I'll leave it at that. Once that's dry, I'll just get a second coat of that on, skim it across, just give it a quick wipe down, and that'll be ready for paint. It should be a lot less likely to crack as well. I'm just going to work a little bit more into there because it's better. Yeah, it's less likely to crack than if you just fill in a hole, which is pretty likely just to have a little crack mark around it as soon as you've filled it and it's dried out and shrunk. That's the walls all painted in here. There's probably going to be a few little bits to touch up once everything else is done in here, but for now that's it all done. In case you're wondering, this door is getting replaced. I think I've mentioned it previously, so that's why I've obviously not been bothered about the fact that the black's gone all over this door, so it's not just that I'm messy. So yeah, that's everything painted now. All I need to do now is just get this room emptied, because then next up I'm going to be fitting the flooring. That's the room all cleared, and now we're ready for flooring, but I'm going to do that in a separate video.
So for now, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.